So in this video I should come across as composed, mature, sophisticated, and, well, just pretty much all grown up, eh? Reason being, today is the 2nd of March. I am officially 21 years old, or at least I will be at 10 to 9 tonight, because I was an evening baby. Wonderfully, incidentally, the occasion has been marked by the fact that we have reached 2,100 subscribers, which lol, oh my god, pointed out, which is also, you know, pretty much kind of like 21 but 100 times bigger. When another birthday comes around, people tend to ask you, how do you feel? How does it feel to be X number? How does it feel to be 21? Do you feel all grown up? Do you feel like an adult? Do you feel as though that the world is your oyster, you can conquer literally anything? Well, yeah, I guess so. I'm not really sure what I was expecting when I was younger, upon me turning 21. Would I wake up in a suit and then have a medal around my neck saying, "You are now a man. You can go out and conquer the world in any way that you see fit"? I suppose now that I'm 21, I should be full of loads of wisdom that I can pass on to the next generation, because I'm an adult now, whatever that means. It clearly means absolutely nothing. It's just more of a formal way of defining an individual within our society. But nonetheless, I'll try to live up to this, and I'll pass on some wisdom from someone who passed on some wisdom to me. So one of my really good friends was telling me that when you're young, you should not judge how rich you are in life by the amount of wealth that you have and assets. Instead, you should judge your wealth and your richness by the number of choices that you have before you. And from this, I feel as though that when you are in your 20s or younger, you have a ridiculous number of choices. So that would make me an incredibly wealthy individual. Another thing that I personally like to do when I reach a new milestone is to reflect back on what did I achieve in the year that just passed. So, for instance, in my 18th year, that was the big moment in that year was getting into Oxford and then attending Oxford. When I was 19, the big moment in that year was, well, doing my first year at Oxford and then being able to go to Tokyo to intern for a geisha for 3 months. Like, I have been wanting to go to Japan for so long, and I finally got to make that ambition, that dream, a reality. Then you have my 20th year, which just passed, and I suppose the big achievement of that was to get an internship at Google and to see what it's like to work at Google over the last summer, and that was also an amazing summer. I didn't really think that would happen. And now we come to my 21st year, and I could literally do anything after graduating. And I think that's what's most exciting about turning 21, the limitlessness of what you can achieve. Speaking of monumental achievements, we had Ice Hockey Cuppers this week. I mentioned it in another video, and I'm very excited about this. This happened on Wednesday evening until Thursday morning. I went to bed at 5 a.m. It starts at 11 p.m. and you just work through the entire evening playing ice hockey. And here's the story of that journey. So you arrive at 11 p.m, you register, and then you start to represent your college, and we were representing in our wonderful stash, is what we call it. Sports clothing is known as stash in Oxford, and of course, it wouldn't be complete without having your name on the back. Now, our team is interesting because none of us, literally none of us, could skate when we started playing ice hockey. I started Michaelmas of last year, so I've been playing for just over a year now, and you only play every single Wednesday once a week during term time. You probably get about 20 minutes of play. And wow, we came top of our group, and then we went into the quarterfinals, and then we smashed the quarterfinals, and then we were into the semi-finals. With the semi-finals, we were against Trinity College, and it was 1-0 within the first minute to Trinity College, but we weren't having that. So we pushed forward and we managed to equalise at 1-1. It was still a draw upon full time coming, so we had 1 minute of extra time of a golden goal. Whoever managed to get the puck into the other person's goal, they would win. But of course, the tension wasn't going to be alleviated then, because that's too straightforward. No one got a goal, and it went to penalties. Each person selects their goalie for their team, and then the other 5 members of their respective, they have a shot at the goal. And we managed to go through to the final. We made it to the final. This is the first time this has literally ever happened, ever. It was 1-0 in penalties, and our captain was the one that managed to get the goal past their goalkeeper. And this is what it looked like the moment that we managed to secure the fact that we were in the finals. We were literally overjoyed. We had never been so happy. It's about 3:30 a.m. at this moment in time, and we had never been so awake and alert and full of adrenaline. So this is where I tell you that we managed to get to the final, and then we managed to thrash them. But unfortunately that wasn't the case. In fact, it was more like the men's ice hockey, Canada versus Sweden, and unfortunately we played the role of Sweden in this. Yeah, so we went away with the silver medal in Ice Hockey Cuppers 2014, and to be honest, that's just a ridiculous achievement. And I never thought we would go from not being able to skate to be able to be good enough to come second. So this is the team. This is the team that I was a part of And I've got to say, it was fantastic being part of this team. I've never really done a team sport before, and just the coordination, the spirit, the energy, the people that we got to work with, it was so much fun. It was actually so much, like, something has to be pretty damn fun for you to want to go to it every single evening until 2 a.m. to play it and then go to bed and then wake up in the morning going, oh God, I'm so tired, now I've got to go to the library for the rest of the day. So thank you, guys, for being on a team with me. So from the Hive coming second in Ice Hockey Cuppers, and now it's my 21st birthday, my day currently consists of editing this video and getting it online for you guys, and then I've got a 2-hour philosophy class in about 30 minutes, and I then have got to make 2 presentations for Monday, because I've got to present one on the United Nations and one on globalizations for my international relations paper, which we currently got revision classes for, and then maybe after that I'll chill and do some drawing and maybe play a game that my friend sent me via Steam. Yes, so to conclude, think about your life at this moment in time. Think about all of the different things that you could potentially get up to, all the places you could travel, all of the things you could found, all of the things you could create and learn, and people that you can meet along that journey. It's amazing, isn't it? It might be because I'm in a particularly positive mood because it is my birthday, but just, it's so exciting to be young and to be in this world as it is at this moment in time. We have never had this level of connection going on before, this kind of social revolution of being interconnected, being able to go anywhere you want, and to be able to connect with people from so many different countries in the world in an instant and very cheaply. And I think that is what makes this moment in time different from other moments in time. For instance, I went to Germany for $34.99, cheap air travel. I can physically go to places and communicate with people, and you don't really need to have very much money on that. You can do that on a student budget. So it's exciting to be alive at this moment in time, and I'm really happy. And as a kind of time capsule thing for Jamie, future Jamie, I really hope that you didn't waste your 21st year and whatever other year you're currently in. And to everyone watching, think of something you really want to do right now and go do it. So on that almost sickening level of optimism and high, I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to go do some work and then enjoy my birthday. So, I'll see y'all later.